am stopping weighted calisthenics for the first time in 5-6 years. So now I'm gonna conquer calisthenics. First of all, there's not too many athletes at my height and weight who can do a lot of crazy things in skills. In weighted calisthenics, there's many top level athletes. In skills, there's not many. There's like, you can count them on one hand even. So there's not many. So looking at the basic level that I have now in weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, and on dips it's 100 kilos for 10 reps, which is not too bad, yeah? 77.5 kilogram weighted pull-ups for like at least 7 reps. Then I will achieve these skills crazy fast because, listen, I've got all the knowledge I need to progress the fastest in skills. So I will definitely get to a crazy point. The goal now is that in 4 to 6 months, I will do at least 6 one-arm pull-ups on each hand. I will do at least 6 to 8 second full planche, and I will try to go for a Maltese, which is a wide planche. I will not go too wide, I'll just go for a bit wider grip to see how it feels. Then I will achieve these skills crazy fast because, listen, I've got all the knowledge I need to progress the fastest in skills. So yeah, I'm at a place where I don't care about muscles anymore. I achieved enough muscles. I'm at like 96 kilograms body weight, which is a body weight that I never thought I would get to. First of all, naturally. Second of all, while being lean. My veins are popping like crazy, like always. So I'm at the leanest point I've ever been in, and I still got these muscles. And of course, we all know that usually you're very suspicious if you're lean and getting big at the same time. That's normal, that's the truth. But when you have a fast metabolism and you've got this skinny guy genetics, you struggle to gain weight, you need to eat like crazy. Well, I did eat like crazy, I did everything I need to do. So I'm not a guy who just trained and got some results. No, I'm a guy who took this shit seriously, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you guys should understand it, but it's not good for me to now act satisfied. Because at some point you get enough satisfaction to the point where the more you get satisfied, the worse it gets for you. Because you get too comfortable. Okay, people tell you compliments about what you do, but where is that gonna get you? In order to get to the next level, you have to suffer. And by suffer, I mean doing things that you don't want to do, but you have to do them in order to get to the next level. And here, no matter the passion, no matter how much you love what you're doing, you're not gonna like most of the things you're supposed to do in order to get to the next level. This is normal. As much passion as I have, most of the things, they're not enjoyable. And guess what? They shouldn't be. Who told you they should be? Who lied to you? You can program yourself into loving the things that you never liked before. Convince yourself why that's a good idea. How I convince myself? Well, every person in my situation feels the same. How about I make a decision that nobody makes in this situation, which is enjoy the tough things that I don't want to do and do them to the maximum very good. And it's interesting to see again, will I lose any muscles if I just train skills? I don't think I will. I could even gain a bit because I'm doing one-arm pull-ups, which is an exercise that I can barely do a few reps with, yeah, which means it's intense for my body. But because I don't do any sets close to failure or until failure, that's why the muscle growth will not be to the maximum. I think it will be very, very minimal, and I don't think I will lose any of my muscle. It's impossible because I'm training and I'm natural. So because I'm natural, even if I stop training for a couple of years, I will barely lose something if my diet is good. So if I actually train, even if it's a random workout, I will not lose anything. And if I lose some weight, it's because I did it by purpose, to be lighter and do the skills easier. If a guy like me who gets these results, there's no cheat code, there's no genetics here, okay? And how muscles look, the shape of the muscles, that's the only thing with me that is genetics. The fact that I got them big, nothing to do too much with genetics. 45 centimeter arms is, I think, something that 70% of most people in the world can get to in terms of lean muscles if they train seriously for at least 6 years. It's something most people can achieve. But yeah, man, knowledge. Again, you will hear me use this word every video so many times. And yes, I shared my system. I'll put a link here somewhere or in the description. And of course, you get stronger at skills faster if you train the skills specifically. But man, when you train skills specifically, of course, some of you might enjoy the progressions, all these extra things. But what I think is better, is if you get strong at weighted pull-ups and weighted dips, you gain muscles, you feel good doing weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, and you skip through many progressions. Not all of them, and not for every skill. For planche, for example, there's some people with good basics who achieve it in a few weeks, and there's some people who achieve it even in 6 months. So it depends on the person. It's hard to tell. I can give you an estimate from here to here. And these estimates are if you know what you're doing. So if you use a random method from internet, maybe you're not gonna get there so fast. But if, let's say, you have my methods, you have my knowledge, then that's how long it takes usually. So the stronger you are at the basics, the faster you learn skills. This is simple. First 1-2 years of your career, do weighted calisthenics. Train your legs, train your lower back, train your forearms, train your rotator cuff, train your traps, improve flexibility while improving your basics. Do not rush. This is a long game. In calisthenics, there's so many skills, there's so many cool skills in this sport. All of the reasons that you think about that are good from having a good body, all of them are true. Go get a good body, but I wouldn't suggest you to just go gym, train just for looks without caring about strength. If you do bodybuilding, okay, go do your thing, but this is not bodybuilding here. Here is strength plus good body. So if you work on strength, the main advice I would suggest you, do not do slow controlled technique. This is good for muscle growth if you don't care about strength. For strength, this technique, it's far from effective. Guys, get your basics. The stronger you get at weighted pulls and weighted dips before you start skills, the quicker you learn skills. Everything is simple. Everybody makes mistakes. There's not a single human being, not a single athlete you ever watch online that doesn't make at least 2 to 3 mistakes in his workout plan right now. And guess how I know it? Because I spoke to all of those athletes and there's many mistakes they're doing. Which makes me think that, bro, everybody can dominate over those athletes if they gain more knowledge than them, if they take things more seriously than them, if they make less mistakes than them. All you need now is time. If you get to a couple of years of training, 5+ years of training, you will dominate over most of these athletes. Because the chance of you having a very bad genetics is low. Most people, an average genetics is something already enough. You can already achieve at least 80% of what I achieved. Especially in calisthenics skills, I've got bad genetics. I train my legs, I'm tall and heavy. This makes everything in calisthenics harder. So you complaining about your genetics is weird. I'm going against the system in calisthenics. What are you talking about? What genetics are you talking about, bro? When I'm this tall, heavy, and with good legs. For me, everything is tough. But guess what? I look at it in a positive way. Okay, everyone knows it's tough. You're tall, it's tough. How about I become special then? How about I do things that most people don't want to do because they keep making excuses? How about I motivate them? So that's the system, you understand? And yeah, I even have a community with all the people who have my plans and they train for a while. They all talk every day, share things, ask things, and I'm active there every day. So if you want to be part of it, I'll leave the link in the description somewhere. I'll see you in the next video. I'll keep you updated with how my skills go. Yeah?